Well, guys, it's Sunday. Huh. Interesting looking branch. Where the hell did it come from? Up there somewhere. But anyway, it's Sunday, guys. Cole and I are at the park. He got over there drinking his coffee and he's got his bike with him. I guess he's fishing or something. But anyway, looks like we're gonna get that rain they've been promising, or they haven't been promising, but that we need. It's they say it's gonna rain tonight and all night tonight and into tomorrow morning. So we're gonna get a pretty substantial amount of rain. So that should I hear somebody back in there. How's my hearing better than yours, Cole? I hear him, but you don't. Maybe you just did. Mosquitoes are pretty bad right now. Anyway, like I said, it's Sunday morning. Cole and I are doing our walk. Sunday morning is the best time to come to the park and walk because very few people get up early on Sunday and are out and about, so I don't expect to see anybody out here today. But anyway, Cole and I are out here and we're gonna enjoy it before the rain comes. It's supposed to start later, so we're gonna enjoy this little trail here. Go over to the edge and take a look at these birds across the way there. So got a nice little stream coming through here. There's Cole. The water level is low, very low. There's a squirrel. You see him, Cole? Cole saw him. Can't get him, buddy. Okay, here we go. Anyway, we're just walking through the woods. It's not cold. It's not hot. I would say it's on the cooler side, but it's comfortable. And I'm just walking the trail. Just walking the trail. Like I said, it's Sunday, so this is our last day of freedom before we go back to work again. Monday. Tomorrow's Monday. I'm back to work tomorrow. And it's all good. I was talking to somebody and they were telling me about how on their job people are showing off. There's one guy, he was showing off how much money he was making to this girl. The girl was kind of attractive, so obviously he's trying to impress her by showing her how much money he was making, telling her, yeah, I got overtime, I made this much money, I made that much money, blah, 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 blah. And she was looking like, wow, you make that much money? Shoot, I need to go to human resources and see what I can do about making more money myself. Going to a different, doing a different job. Find out what you do so I can do it. And see, that's the thing, guys. I'm sure his intention was to impress her so that she can, want to get with him talk to him, or whatever. Maybe he can get a date and good to go out and whatever. But she wasn't impressed. She was jealous. She was like, I need to go to Human Resources and, see if I can get me more money. See if I can do your job. She don't want him. She wants his money. She don't want him. She wants the job that he's got, so she can make that money. Which is, the way things are. That's why people are so unhappy now. They're trying to impress other people. And it's because of their social media. It's because of the television and movies and all this stuff. People showing off what they got and everything. It started with MTV Cribs. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but if you're old enough to know what that is, then you see the people, they have lavish houses and lavish lifestyles and everything. And people show off what they got and everything. All these rappers and everything, they show off what they got. You guys, I don't know if you guys ever heard the term fake it until you make it. There's a lot of people out here faking it, making it seem like they got it all, they're good and everything's all, we got plenty of money and everything. And really, they just financing their, facade. You don't really have nothing. But you're killing yourself trying to keep up with them. People watch this stuff, and even on YouTube and everything. People watch other people on YouTube, and people show off what they got. Look at my house, I got this and that, and I got the other, blah, 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 blah. And you look at that, and you don't have what that person has, and you feel less than, I show off my stuff, what I've got and everything and whatever. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I don't think anybody's really impressed with anything I got, because I'm pretty much broke. I don't have a bunch of stuff, but I do have a few things. Maybe I've got more than a lot of people, or maybe I've got more than a few people, but it's because I've worked my butt off for years to acquire it. I'm 58 years old, guys. All the stuff I got, I worked my butt off to get, or whatever. I worked, jobs making decent money, but not a whole lot of money. And I don't have any vices. I don't have any addictions. Never had any addictions or anything. I haven't had any divorce or have to pay any alimony or child support. I've got the same house that I bought when I was in my 20s. I still live in the same house to this day. So I haven't been, jumping from house to house or moving from apartment to apartment. None of that goofiness. I haven't wasted money on apartments. I paid my house off. And that's why I'm in the situation I'm in. With a little luck and God helping me and making the right choices. That's how I managed to have the stuff I have, which really still ain't much. I don't try to compete with people. That's why I'm happy, because I'm content with what I have. That guy's still there. I guess he's not fishing. He's just enjoying his pop. Over here was where I saw that homeless guy the other day. Well, I think it was last week. He was camped out right there. Matter of fact, there's his fire. He had a little fire going right there. Yep. But he's gone now. Yep, he's gone. He moved on. I don't know if they ran him out or if he decided to find another spot, wherever. But if you're homeless, or you're, in a situation where you're moving from place to place, you don't have a place to live, you have to be mobile. You have to move. You can't stay in one spot. You have to go different places, and because you'll overstay your welcome in one place or another. There's a Beautiful piece of wood. Kind of looks like cedar, but it's not, I don't think. Nope, it's not cedar, but it's a very good looking piece of wood. Almost looks like an elephant tusk, the way it's bent like that. But cold night, just continuing our way around the park here. But like I was saying, if you're homeless, which I say, guys, it could happen to anybody. You know, the right set of circumstances, you know, the right stroke of bad luck, or a series of incidents could land anybody in that situation. And that's why it's so important to prep. It's important to, if you can, get yourself a pickup truck or an SUV, something that you could live in if you had to. Get yourself a trailer so that if you have to bug out from your home and become a refugee or whatever, you'll be able to pack all your belongings and all your stuff, all your goods, all your food, all your preps. You can put it in a trailer and take it with you, you know, if you have to bug out. Because that's the main reason why bugging out is the worst thing to have to do. Because you have to leave a lot of your stuff. You know, you gotta leave the safety of your home. You gotta leave the supplies that you stocked up. You have to leave your surroundings that you know. You know, you lose the home court advantage. You know, and if you have to become homeless, you want to have at least a vehicle to live in. That puts one barrier between you and the elements, you know, climate-wise and human-wise, you know. So you got one barrier, and if you can have a trailer to store all your goods on and everything that you got, that you've acquired, whatever preps you've got and everything, because you can't carry all that stuff with you because it's going to be way too heavy. You won't be able to get it all in your SUV because that's going to be too heavy. It's going to be too crowded. And then we're talking about if you're just one person. Say if you got a wife or you got a dog with you or kids, for heaven forbid, you're really screwed. So you got to have a backup plan. It's very important to have a way of transporting all your stuff. And if you got guns and ammunition, we're really talking some heavy stuff now, you know. And you want to be able to live in relative comfort, you know. I mean, it's good for your morale, you know. And most importantly, most importantly, if you end up in that situation where you have to bug out, or even if you become homeless, you have to be out there, you know, traveling or driving around with your supplies. You're gonna need other people to survive. You're not gonna be able to just take all your stuff and find a spot in the woods and survive just like that. Well, very few people have the skills to be able to do that. And you're gonna run into people either way it goes. People are very hard to avoid, especially if you live in a place where there are plenty of people at. You know, they're gonna have the same idea. They're gonna bug out, and you're not gonna be able to get out far enough to outrun the people that are gonna be doing the same thing. You know, and they're gonna catch up to you. You know, the good and the bad. And the more you have, the more negotiating power you have. You know, if you've got guns and ammunition, you got food, you've got supplies, tools, whatever, you can use that stuff to barter with. You know, you can run into some people and be like, hey, we're in the same boat, guys. You know, let's pool our resources. You bring what you got to the table, the other person bring what they've got, you know, and you can start a little caravan, a community of people, you know, with like interest and whatever. And you'll be able to use the stuff they've got, and they'll be able to use the stuff you've got. and you'll be stronger for it. You know, of course, there are going to be derelict people out there that don't have nothing to give but the clothes on their back. You know, they don't have anything. You know, you don't want to be that person. But if that ends up being you, because you've lost all the stuff that you had, you got, robbed or whatever, you've got two hands, you got a brain, you can help, somebody with what they got going on. You can offer your labor, offer your assistance and whatever, but you got to have something to offer. You got to be willing to work. You got to be willing to share. You got to be willing to deal with people. Now, I know I pretty much try to avoid people and the way things are now, but the way society is now and everything's going good. You can be pretty much a lone wolf and stay to yourself and live your own life. You got to go to work and deal with people there. But after that 8 hours, you make that money and you get out of there, and you can be alone, not with people. You see all these videos, I'm pretty much by myself, just me and Cole. And we, explore the woods and hang out and drive around, and we just enjoy ourselves. We can do that because society is up and running, but society collapses, we lose power, no power, my job will be non-existent. I won't be able to work. I won't be able to make any money. So what I've got is what I'll have. That's all I have. I won't be able to get anything else because I won't have any money to buy anything else. So all I have is the things I've got, and the neighborhood I live in, my house is not very cold, not very defendable. I live in a paper house pretty much. Bullets would shred that place to pieces. So I don't want to get into a gunfight with a horde of people because they're hungry and they want what I got. That's a losing battle, because even though I've got plenty of guns and plenty of ammunition, I'm a force to be reckoned with, but I'm no match for a bunch of hungry people coming at me from all sides. At some point they'll try to burn you out, so they set the place on fire. Then you got to come out, and you don't have a chance. It'd be better to bug out in that situation. You want to be able to get away and get out to yourself somewhere. Find other people that have managed to bug out, that got their stuff together. They have a pickup truck. They have a trailer. Those kind of people are the kind of people that you want to associate with. Somebody walking down the highway with a backpack, I'm not going to say you just pass them up and, don't mess with them because they don't have anything to offer. You never know what they've got to offer. They may have a gun or some ammunition on them. They may have a few supplies. Who knows? They may be a darn paramedic or a doctor. You don't know. That would be a valuable person. Even if they don't have a penny to their name, they don't have not one supply. Just the fact that they've got the know-how and the skills to save people's lives, you can't beat that. So you never know. So you should never judge a book by its cover. Just because somebody looks like they're, useless, doesn't mean that they are. Everybody has a value. Everybody has a value. So just remember that. Don't look at people and think that, this guy's useless or that guy's useless. Who knows? That homeless guy we saw out here last week, he may have been a doctor and lost his license for whatever reason. He could have been a lawyer. He could have been, who knows? But, you can't compare yourself to other people, and you can't assign a value to somebody just by looking at them. You can find a lot out about a person just by observing them and seeing how they react with other people, see how they carry themselves, and most importantly, how they treat other people, how they, especially people that are weak, people that don't have any power, you know, how they treat waitresses and waiters and people that are beneath them, you know, financially, people that are beneath them, you know, job-wise. Cole's getting excited because of these squirrels out here. Don't get in that water. Look at him. My little buddy's just having a good time. But anyway, guys, that's my rant for the day. We're headed back to the truck before this rain starts. Squirrels are really active up there in the trees. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.